Hello and welcome back to Vintage Farming. Here you can see we are just putting the last bit of the rye into the lorry here from the harvest, and it was a good harvest. It really was. This 1,000 litres goes on top of the 15,000 litres, I believe, that we did manage the first round. And I honestly think that this is one of the first times that we've had multiple loads of a crop, which is a very exciting proposition indeed. There we go, 19,071 litres of rye. Great harvest, that. Next here we have the hemp that has to be dealt with yet. Same with this field now. We do have to fertilise and drill in a new crop. So that is what we're going to be looking at. Right, so we'll just have a look at the map and see how things are going, because as you can see here, we have, in the last episode, I did start fertilizing, double application fertilizing with slurry, these fields, or this field rather, and it's coming along well. The reason I didn't finish is because there was crop still, but it's done now, so that's good. So as you can see, this is ready to be drilled. This now as well is, I suppose, just about ready to be redone. We do have to cultivate though, so that is something I can stick a helper on. Again, I suppose I could even implement Courseplay into this series, which I suppose would actually really help in the long run, but we'll see once we get there. Right, sorry, I was distracted because at the top it says turn on high pressure washer, but we're not. I mean, now we're near it. Maybe it's because we were near it before. Fine, I'll high pressure wash then, that's alright. Gives me a chance to look at our map again. So yeah, we are going to drill this in as hemp. That's the main goal here now. This we do need to finish a few things, so if that is the case, what can we do in the next month? Poppy seeds is something I would have liked to have done. Peas, lentils, those are only 1 month, makes me think they're worth doing. Let's have a look then. I think hemp is... okay, we can do hemp again in May, so we could do a big round of hemp. That could be quite exciting, actually, because then we would harvest that in September, and then we could put in another grain crop, and then do it all again, and then rotate it out. We wouldn't do hemp again if we did double hemp, but that would be something we could do, and something I'm really thinking about now, to be honest with you. Mostly because it would be good to get it to do a big crop of it. Do you know what I mean? We would take so much of that to all the production areas. We can use the hemp fiber for fabric. We can use the hemp itself for oil. Fantastic. I think that would be a really wise investment, since we're drilling anyways. Do you know what I mean? So what we can first do, so that's all set. Right on. Well done. Well done, class, as always. So we will get all these things tucked away. Before I get cracking on too much, I do want to finish this slurrying, because then I can at least get a helper started on the cultivating, which of course isn't always the most exciting job, is it? Sometimes neither is planting, to be honest, but nah, we do like it. We like the planting. Here, I'm going to go this way actually, so we can not have to faff with the road. Right, nice width that. Really appreciate that width. Especially if we're... oh, are we not doing it? Oh, we're not. That's fine. We'll have this small strip. That's not... I've forgotten to activate double application. It's a very handy feature implemented into this version of Farming Simulator. It's really handy, that. But we will have to do that strip again, as you can see right here. Yeah, it's a single application. That's fine though. That's fine. Because the rest will go a lot slower. And that was exactly what gave it away, was the speed. Going so quickly doing it. But now with double application, because you're literally applying double the amount. It takes it quicker and you go much, much slower. Yep, it is something. So this is definitely I'm very pleased about being able to do this though, because we are saving a fortune on fertilizer. I think this is, I've unintentionally brought this field to nearly fully organic fertilizer without even trying to, really. That's my goal for Land of Italy, is to get just the pigs, you know, poop onto the field. It's a slower start because we've built this one up, right, to get all this. I'm missing some of my width there. Oh, blimey. Well, I think this, because I did some of this in the end of the last episode, the slurrying, it's not always the most fun thing, especially when you're going so bloody slow. Thing to watch. We do only have like 2 passes to do. I'm just going to quickly get this done off camera because it is something I need to get done, and did some in the last episode, but we do have to move on to drilling. So we'll do that and we'll see you shortly. And with that, we are done the slurrying. The field is all done and ready to go. We filled up twice. We have about 500 litres left here. And there's still 22,000 litres left there. So we don't have any other harvesting to do until the canola is ready. And that could be in a couple of months, I think. Very soon. Yeah, maybe in July then. So it's a few months away. That's fine. I still would like to try and put as many productions down as possible, but we'll just have to see what happens. Right, next thing we have to do is start cultivating that field. Cultivator is right there. Tractor for it will be the... what requires more power? Because I know that our little... like 62, I think the cultivator does require more. I think we'll still put the cultivator on here, because I do want to put the bales away anyways. And for the drilling, I would like to try the drilling on the Deutz. But we will see how it goes. So yeah, we did end up with 105,000 litres of straw from the rye, which is fantastic. So we are just going to tuck that in here for now. We are going to need it eventually, so we can unload the trailer at some point, or once we start unloading from the trailer, then we know we have to unload more of the straw. Whoops. Those bars do in fact have a collision on them, but that's fine. I would want it no other way. There we go. Slide right into place. Now we'll go and find our cultivator. I think the kit that we have on this series has really been extremely useful for how small and how, you know, effective. Because I mean, a lot of it we've had since the beginning as well, and haven't even really had to upgrade. I mean, this we did have a direct drill at one point, but it was too small after a while, and then this one is just perfect for what we need. That one there. It is annoying that the thing does the hitch can't be moved around or, you know, rotated out the way or whatever. But anyways, yeah, we might as well go across the top here a couple of times at least. I suppose I should just add in Courseplay, because it makes not much of the difference here. Let me... Actually, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to add in Courseplay really quickly. I am going to just tuck this away because I'm going to need this on the drill. So I'll get that set up. I will get the header put away and all that. Massey and that. I'll just tuck a few things away, add in Courseplay, and we can crack on. And we're back. And as you can see, Courseplay is enabled. I did have it in on the save. I just didn't have it enabled on this particular save. I had the mod set up. Anyways, we are off. The reason that I am doing this is because I did try to set a course, but it wanted to do 2 things. If I was facing the direction that I started this this cultivating, it wanted to do 24 as well. That's not even my field. I don't know if there's a way to change that or whatever. But I also tried to go the other way, so lengthways down the field to start, and it wanted to do just field 19. It didn't understand that they were combined, so I don't know where the issue lies. So I'm going to try going down this way first. Oh, tree. But it did make a good point, as in adding in field 24 here to this field. I think that's a great idea. I would obviously get as much of the grass off of there first before I did cultivate it. Alright. See, it wants to do 24 as well. That is really, really frustrating. Oh my goodness, it wants to do that also. Unless we can. Target position is this, yeah. Good. And then field position. Like the end? No. Interesting. At least we can sort of make change. I suppose we could just do one at a time, which is fine. At least it would be done properly. But that is strange indeed. Let's try this way. I would like to see about this way to see how if it's changed, because the first time it didn't take into account that field, but this is fine. At least we know it can do one field at a time, which is fine for now until we incorporate 24. That's definitely a thing I would like to do eventually. Right, okay. Yeah, it still wants to take in 24. It's very strange. I don't know if there's any... Let's see. Prefer custom fields. Yes, deactivated. Maybe that would work. Oh, doesn't look like it. Well, I suppose that's fine. That's right. Well, let's generate a course and see what it says. Yeah, see, that's frustrating, that. Alright, well, that's fine. We'll go down the other way first, and we'll just keep an eye on it, because we're not going to be too far away. I wonder if I set up a course for the drill, if it will struggle as well. I was going to do the drilling myself, but let's just get this set up at least. At least we are figuring it out. No course. Yes, this is fine. Headlands, I think one should be... Well, we'll do two anyways. Generate and start. So at the very least, that is working. Vehicle running costs. Has this been automatically... I don't have helpers paying for things, do I? Or where is it? This setting. No. Where is it where you say helpers to buy things? I don't want any buying of any kind from helpers. Off. No, that's not. Ah, this is off. Yes, okay, good. But it must be something with Courseplay, where it repairs or something, which is fine. It's fine. Do your thing. Absolutely fine. At least it's working. At least it's working. Alright, let's crack on. Where is... There we go. So we do need to get this switched over to hemp. do well not to pass it. There we go. I believe I have seed right here indeed. There we go. Very, very nice indeed. 1,000 litres. 1,000 litres of hemp seed. So we're going to take this into this field just here to the left. Well, we will do both, actually. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do a massive hemp harvest. Yeah, I really think that's the an interesting way of doing it. Not combining the fields, just doing both the same crop type. Oh, this is going to be problematic. We'll go this way instead. Yeah, this the hitch that attaches to the tractor can't be folded up. Somebody made a comment assuming that I did or whatever, I can't remember, and basically saying that it should be able to, and I'm like, I completely agree, mate, I completely agree, but it doesn't, and that's fine. It does get snagged on trees from time to time, but you just have to be a bit conscientious of that, which is why I'm starting this direction. I do like this Deutz, blimey, I do. Oh, I didn't unfold it, did I? I did not. Too excited about the tractor. Anyways, as you can see in the distance there, the Belarus is cracking on just fine, making great strides in cultivating one field at a time. I don't know why that happened. It must be that field 24 is just too close. They are just too close together, and that's why. But nevertheless, there we go. We are putting in hemp for the first time. Fantastic. Now that we have the ability to harvest it and turn it into many different things, then I think that's really going to be beneficial for us. I'm going to buy this field here, this grass field. Not today, obviously, but we will get that tended to, because we will be needing hay and silage soon. So we'll probably do a good mix of the two with that. We are in April, so it would be wise to look into doing hay soon as the warmer months approach. Silage we can do any time, of course, but with the hay it would be nice to get done when it's warmer out as well, a bit more realistic roleplay aspect to it. Go down this side here, very good. So yes, it is indeed coming along. I'm not going to use Courseplay on this all the time. Just exactly what I've been using it for. There are certain jobs like cultivating that we've done 1,000 times. We have done the drilling as well, but I don't mind doing it, especially when it's a new and exciting crop, just to see as well how far the seed goes. Because I know that some crops make a difference, not always, but some do. Another field I was considering for a grass field or something for hay or something like that is this one right here to my right. Because it's very local to the fermenter, and as far as bales and that goes, that's an option. We could also do some sort of chaff again, give that another try for doing silage, but I mean grass is just so easy because it grows and then you harvest it and then it grows again and then you harvest it and it just keeps doing it, constantly supplying you with delicious grass. And then you just fertilize it once in a while. Throw some slurry on or manure or something. It's really good. Right, I'm rambling on about taking care of grass. I think it's time to drill in the hemp. Right, I'm just going to let a helper take over this part of the job for now. Just want to check on how the other helper is getting on here with the cultivating. I think it's going quite well. Yeah, I think it's going really well. There are misbits in both the drilling and the cultivating, as you can see. That's on me. Well, the drilling was. This one is the AI, it's just the helper. But really getting on quite well, considering it's just not Courseplay, just regular working. But we did give it a bit of a head start with a headland there. It's going on really nicely. Lovely, lovely, lovely jubbly. That's going well. Right, what I wanted to do is get the roller out. So what I'm going to do is just tidy up this side of the field that I may have missed little bits before the helper cracks on, like right here. And then I can start rolling. And lower down the roller, and we can crack on with this. So at least we are getting 3 jobs done at once. Look at that, we've got... On my right, we've got the cultivator. On my left, we've got the drill. And I'm rolling, and it's all coming together nicely. I think if we are to get this all done here in this month, we are going to have to ensure that we crack on. Right? Because as far as getting the rolling done in that far field, which has to come next, I think it's a matter of the hemp getting drilled in fairly quickly. The rolling is alright. It is one thing that I can at least get a helper to do at the very end, if that is the case. But yeah, even if it is a bit of a late night session, it's totally fine, because we are getting in the hemp, we're getting it in and done. That way we can focus on you know, sorting out productions. We can see what we're going to do about this grass field. How much is it? 46,000, and it would just beautifully tie this together. This would be a big field, though. That would be a really grand size field. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Well, maybe what we could do, let's look at when hemp is due to... Where are we at? Blimey, where is it? There we go. So we can drill it in May as well. Okay, well, bloody Nora, I have an idea. Okay, here's my idea. Let's crack on with the rolling. This field is nearly done. That field that is getting cultivated is getting cultivated. Not drilled just yet, so April doesn't have to be all that late of a night after all. Maybe what we could do is in May is give that area a trimming, cut the grass, whether it's for hay or whatever gets tedded for hay, whatever doesn't goes for silage. We'll have a look at all that later on. But buying the field for 46,000, then doing the grass work, then combining the fields, cultivating that area as well, and drilling in hemp in the whole lot. So we'll have hemp in this field, we'll have hemp in that field, and it will be an extended field. From here on out, that field will be one great big field. I think that's an interesting proposition, especially now with Courseplay, because I can guarantee you that with the size of the kit we have, I'm not going to be doing all of the field work in these big fields. As you can see, I've got a drill going right now, helping, I've got cultivate helping, so it's already there, but Courseplay has kind of inspired the idea to get a slightly bigger field as well. There's something about it having the 2 massive fields. They don't have to always be the same crop. In fact, I intend to have them as different crops from here on out. I just want to do one big hemp harvest, get the oil in, get the fabric in, and then we can start making clothing. I think around this time is when clothing sells. Obviously we don't have a tailor shop to make the clothing, but well, we could potentially sell fabric. I'd have to check how it's doing price-wise, but I think I'd like to keep all the fabric for clothing. I just think I'd prefer to do that. Now, hang on a minute. Oh, you've got to be joking. Yeah, so that is not good. So that's where you have to be careful with these helpers and these fields, because it has now gone and cultivated my hard-earned crop that I've had growing. Bloody Nora. That is where you got to be very, very careful watching. Luckily, I caught that early, but that's so unnecessary. I mean, I know it's all going to be hemp anyways, but we were done this bit. Oh, no. Silly, silly helper. Well, I will put you aside for now. I'm definitely not going to be putting hemp into this field now, because we have to go and rectify this, which is a bit frustrating, of course. Right, what is your plan here? What are you doing, mate? Okay, that's enough from you. Thanks very much for your help. I think the drilling is also done. We do have to head back over here, so I will re-drill this area. Stupid. So unnecessary. I'm so glad I caught that. How far did they get? Oh, it's not too bad, but I mean, come on. Right, okay. I'll get this re-drilled, and once I get... I suppose, yeah, we've got to get the roller going as well, don't we? So we'll get that sorted, and then we can, yeah, finish up with rolling. Well, I think this is a good time to set a helper on. As you can see, things are going well. Everything is growing here. We've got it all fertilized, well, mostly fertilized enough. And where's rolling? Right, we've passed it. It doesn't need to be rolled. Excuse me. What am I doing then? Hang on. Yield bonus 98%. You having a laugh? Bloody Nora. Well, at least we know now that it doesn't need to be rolled. That saves us literally a faff of a job. Well, anyways, well, the time-lapse is done at least, so that's fine. Oh, unbelievable. Well, look, we did have, I would say, a majority of the field remaining. And then that entire field, and then that when it's done. So, yeah, I'm very pleased I'm putting hemp into these fields. If they require 0 rolling, at least it doesn't do anything negative, so we can just leave it. It does look better though, but I'm not going to waste money and time, or money, one of the two, or both, to faff with that. So we will tuck the roller away. Luckily we do not need it anymore for this planting season, which is really nice. I do intend on planting some productions though in the canola field, if you will. Right, we'll just leave that there. We are going to buy... Here, where's the Deutz? Because that's closest to where we need to be. Right, we are going to buy this field next time. It is £46,000. The grass is, yeah, it says it's not fertilized at all, but at least it is a large area. So, perfect. We will get it cut and we'll turn it into... I don't know. We've got 28,000 litres of silage, and we've got 6,000 litres of hay, so we do need some more hay. Their silage to... their roughage, rather, to base food is what, 40 to 30, I think. So really not much less hay than silage. So we will do the majority of that field as hay, but we will get loads of silage in as well. So yeah, that's perfect for that. As I say, 13 would be a really nice long narrow field for grass. Same with 100. Or 6 rather. Oh yeah, I forget that they changed that. So 13 or 6, and then we can just rotate the grass for what we need. Right, well that is pretty cool. That is done. Right, you can see little areas of the fields where it does need rolling, and this one needed rolling, and I did forget about it. And as you can see, it clearly does work. So it's a good thing, I guess, for hemp then. Anyways, moving on down here, one last thing before we end. I did see in here that fabric is worth selling, but we're not going to do that. We are going to take the fabric, and we only have 1,000 litres, but we are going to take it, and we're going to put it into a tailor shop. So we do need to look into that as well. There is no major rush for the tailor shop as the next production or anything, but it would be nice to see what we have to do, what we have to pay for it rather. Right, so that's the spinnery there. There's the oil mill. Tobacco, fishing. Lavender products factory. That is, oh wow, it's very colourful. I love that. That's wicked. Pellets, sausage, heating, right, not that. Old General Mill. So we could get the old General Mill and we could do loads with it. We can make sugar, we can make different oils as well. We can make flour, it would seem. Maybe we can make juice, but I think I'd like to focus on the actual grain mill so we can do multiple kinds of different flours. Where is this tailor shop? Perhaps we, perhaps not. Grain mill. So yeah, the grain mill is what I would rather go for, because we can do rye, we can do oat, we can do sorghum, millet, barley, rice, it says corn, yeah, rye, wheat. So we can do all of them with that. So that is definitely going to be at 70,000. Not very expensive. Old winery. The old mill. So this, sorry, oh, I read that as old mill. Bloody hell, we already have the oil mill. Oh my goodness. So the spinnery is just making the fabric, but we don't have a tailor shop in which to... Golden Hops Brewery, that would be kind of cool to do as well. Grain mill, so this is, yeah, this is a slightly different one. We won't use that. We'll use the other one. But let's go to... I suppose, you know what though, the tailor shop does look fairly, like the base game tailor shop I'm on about, does look fairly vintagey. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, it does have a vintage sort of aesthetic to it already, so I mean that would be fine. It is £100,000 though, so really no major rush for it. We can save a spot for it near to here. Which is kind of why everything is placed, why it's placed a little funny, because then we can have it sort of as a thorough way and then have more productions here and there, and yeah, I'd like to space it out nice. So I know I end a lot of episodes talking about this, it's because that's the plan. This field was always meant to be a production yard, so once we get this harvested, we'll have more chance to build productions. In fact, I might even be cheeky and pull another loan, depending on the productions we want to put. Because we do have things for the mill as well as, like the grain mill as well as the tailor shop and other ones. So we'll look into all them. Let's head back though to our field that we have just finished. Well, have finished rolling / drilling. Yeah, I guess it would have said needs rolling. Maybe that's why it looks flat and not rolled, I guess. Well, it does look rolled, but anyways. There we have it. We have hemp in the ground. It is 98% yield bonus. That's probably because we didn't mulch. So it would have been good to mulch before, but I don't really do the mulching anyway. So anyways, I'm rambling on. We are going to end the episode here in April, and we'll see you next time in May. So thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. I hope you're enjoying vintage farming, of course. I really enjoy it. Here we are at episode 51, making our way, and productions abound, so very excited for that. Once again, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, a cheeky thumbs up does always help out the channel, and please subscribe. So until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.